Hi friends, I'm Aaron White, pastor of the First Presbyterian Church of Fulton. I hope you'll be able to join us for worship this week. We're looking at the story from the Old Testament book of Genesis, where Joseph and his brothers have an uncomfortable family reunion. When the brothers last saw Joseph, they had sold him into slavery, and he was on his way down to the land of Egypt. Now they don't even recognize their brother. Joseph has risen to a position of prominence in the land, and his brothers have come seeking help from the Egyptians. When Joseph can finally no longer conceal his identity, he reveals himself. But his brothers are not relieved, rather they're terrified. They are fearful that Joseph will be enacting revenge against them for the wrong they committed when they sold him into slavery. But Joseph reveals to them that he means them no harm. In fact, he now recognizes that what they had intended for evil, God was able to repurpose for good. Because Joseph became a slave, he was put into a position where he was able to not only help the Egyptian people through their crisis, but that he would also be able to help his own family, and thus assure that the Abrahamic line, the promise of the creation of a nation, would be preserved. God preserves life even when we mean harm. That's good news for us today. As we approach Sunday's service, I invite you to read this week's scripture lessons and to reflect upon this story of Joseph and his brothers. Think of those times when you may have experienced the work of God preserving life. How have you seen God using other people, even in difficult circumstances, to bring about goodness in the world? Where have you been able to be a part of that work of preserving life? I hope that you'll reflect upon these things and perhaps even share your thoughts. I welcome you to respond in the comments below or to write to me at the email address at the bottom of the screen. I look forward to sharing in worship with you, whether it's in person in our sanctuary or online through Facebook or YouTube. However we're able to, I give thanks to God to be able to worship with you. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.